Hello, everyone. We are live. Good morning from here in Auckland, New Zealand, and good evening from the UK. As everyone knows me, and those of you, thank you very much for watching us today for our live session with our business partners from all the way from around the globe. And let me introduce myself. My name is Divina Patel. I hail from the beautiful islands of Fiji, currently residing here in Auckland, New Zealand for the last 2 years. I am a finance professional with 20 years of experience. I'm an online mentor and I'm an independent woman. And more deeply, I'm also a caregiver to my aged grandparent, parent, special needs brother. I support my brother here in New Zealand as well, and also have a 12-year-old nephew. So basically, I am their support system in emotionally, spiritually, financially, because they all depend on me. That's something. And today's topic that we have, I would say, on our digital online business, we talk about our business every week in for Auckland, New Zealand at 6 a.m. So today's topic we have is quite interesting, is how do we basically balance our building our income for today, like, and then the impact for it for tomorrow. So that is the topic, and we're going to share our insights. And for me, I would love to say I'll did not come from I'll just be a little bit vulnerable here. I did not come from a very comfortable lifestyle. I did not grow up with stability because I grew up without a father. And that is when, I came and got to know challenges has shaped me into the way of the struggles of today's common, challenges we all face around the world. I would say I learned through my resilience. I did not look in the books. I did not read. Life taught me this. I learned faith not from the stories. I did not read, I'm a Hindu in terms of religion. I did not read books. I was always crying, trying to understand my emotions, and learning. And I did not learn strength through getting appreciated from anyone. I learned it through most of my journey of being silent and trying to understand things. But I did promise myself one thing in my life, that I will always rise, I will always grow, I will always keep learning something new and be unstoppable, and I will always turn a challenge or a hardship into a purpose or a reason. So today, what do I do? I help people, common people today in everyday walks of life who are 18 and over, to build an income stream, not just for money, but for their time with their family, time to breathe, and actually time to live a good life, a healthy lifestyle. Because I know actually how it feels when you basically miss your moments with your loved ones and you can never get them back. Because I remember in 2017, I had to leave my job for my country, sorry, and travel to Africa for 5 years and leave my mother, who was not doing so well, in the hands of a caregiver. Not every day, but most of the times I do think about it on the difficult decisions I make, and I wonder no one should ever go through what I went through. So that is why no one should choose between earning money and being present with the people they love. They should do what we do. That is why I come and use this online platform and this space. I am a mentor, and that is why I'm here to guide people. I'm not here to impress anyone through my stories, but to make an impact. It's not about, you know, reading, understanding, and going through someone else's journey. I want more in life. I had big dreams. I want to be ambitious, and I also want to breathe as well. I would say I do want to feel, I want everyone to feel proud of themselves. And when, this message I know will basically come across somebody who's watching us live or who's watching the replay, to understand that you don't need to wait for life to be better. You don't need to have luck. You need to just have a chance and someone who genuinely understands what it means in carrying out the weight of love for your family and your loved ones. That is why we business partners, we are here, into telling you a little bit about a business opportunity that you can do in the online space from the comfort of your home. And if you would like to know more, you can connect with us. So that is it from my side. I will now pass it over to my sister Sita, who will introduce herself and give her insights on today's topic. So over to you, Sister Sita.
Thank you so much, Sister Davina and business partner. As we are all here, business partners, we are here, same vision and one goal, even though we are all from different countries, different families, and we all got different needs and different reasons on why we started this business. My name is Zita. I am a mom. I live here in the UK with my family. I am a nurse by profession, a proud one for that matter, and I'm still practicing. And I'm also a proud digital business owner and business mentor for whoever that comes through my way and wanting to start this business. Well, the topic for today, it kept me thinking. I kept rehearsing it in my head. How do you balance building income today with building impact for tomorrow? It's quite an interesting topic. And I thought about my work, my 9 to 5 work, and my life as an entrepreneur. My 9 to 5 work is paying my bills. And I thought about it. How do I balance that? I work to pay my bills and also doing my business to build an impact. And my business is something that is going to last for lifetime, no matter how long I'm going to live, and I'm going to leave it as a legacy for my family, as something that will create that impact and also create memories that will make my family remember me for life, because it will go from generation to generation. This is how I thought about this topic for today. I know we all came from different backgrounds and we have lived difficult lives that led us into working hard and creating something for ourselves, whether it's a job or something that is beyond a job. As Davina was saying, she has been a breadwinner from a younger age. I think if I'm looking at this screen, most of us are coming from sort of African sort of generations, and we work hard. That's what we have been told in our lives, that we have to work hard and we have to look after one another, or to look after your siblings, especially if you are the older one within the family. You work hard to look after people. This is what we have done all our life. And that also, it builds an impact, leaving your younger ones thinking that, okay, the older one has done this and they also have to do the same thing, which is what we are doing here. We are here to help one another to create their own income on the side, on top of what they are already doing. Because these our jobs that we are doing today, they are not guaranteed. Anytime they can come to an end. And once your job ends, that's it. No one will remember that you have ever worked. And that income from that particular job will come to an end. But what we are creating on this platform is an impact that lasts forever. Depending if your family wants to carry it forward, it's a lifetime business that will never go away. This is something that we are relating to other people out there. If you are working or you haven't got any work, start looking for something that will leave that trademark, that landmark, that so and so lived here, or so and so designed this, that has kept our family going financially and flexibility. This business has built that for me. Time freedom, flexibility. I do what I want whenever I want. And also, my children have joined this. They are now enjoying what this business has brought in for me. When I travel with them. They've seen a lot of countries that we never dreamed. To me, that is an impact to my children, because even when I am gone, my business will still going, and these opportunities of traveling around the world will still be there, and they will continue to carry that forward. And that, to me, is an impact that will last forever. They will never forget me, because I'll leave to them something that will live forever, even when I'm no longer there. I know we go to university, we go to school, but all those degrees that we keep piling, once I'm gone, nobody can use it. Nobody will even know that you had a degree or you had a master's. But this that I'm doing, it will never fade. Although it doesn't have a degree on it, but it's a legacy that I'm living for my family. This is what I've got to share with all you people out there watching me, or that's going to watch a replay. This is the best way forward. If you want to be remembered by your family, or if you want to leave something valuable for your family, this is it. This is the way to go. If you want something, just check on us and connect with any of us and inquire about this business that we are talking about that has changed a lot of people's lives. I will move this forward to my sister Notando so that she can share what she thinks about this topic for today.
Thank you, Sister Star. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, my brother there. Welcome, everyone. And this topic for me, when I heard it, I said, "Why choose?" Because in my past, my background, those who don't know my story, I'm not Ando Kumalo. I'm a mother of two. I used to be a full-time registered nurse, but thank you to uh, having the faith to leap and go to the unknown, I found this business, and now I home educate my children at home while I run this business. So for me is, why do I have to choose? Because for a long time I used to chase income. I used to work so hard, hoping that I will create something for my children for the future. And I used to do so many shifts, but no matter how hard I worked, I never got anything for my children. I never did anything until I decided to do both. So for me, why choose? I'm making money so that my family is supported, and I'm creating an impact so that my children have got something in the future, for a mission of changing lives for my children and anyone else who comes across me for in the future. So this question, I think, is a wide topic, which I'll try and not be tempted to cover so many things. Otherwise, we'll be here until tomorrow morning. So I'll just say, why are you choosing? If you are still choosing, don't choose. Just do both. Just do both. Just do the income now to look after your family, while you are building that future for your children, so that it is secure, so that they learn from you and know that when they grow up, they don't have to be choosing. When they grow up, they don't have to sacrifice what they really want to do because they have to go to work to make money. So this is the impact I'm creating. And I'm telling them every day, even when I'm off the screen, I say, children, whatever you do it for you for tomorrow. No sacrificing to go for a job so you can pay the bills. Your mommy did that. Your grandparents did that. Now we live at an age where you can do both. Do something for you, something that will create an impact for you and generations to come. A legacy that is there in your family, to say it ended with our mother to work hard. It ended with her to always try to find income, savings, credit cards, you name it. It ended with our mother. And for us, we have a legacy. And that is the legacy which I'm going to leave. And that's the impact that I'm going to leave. I will pass it over to Brother John to take it from me.
Thank you very, very much. It's Nintendo, it's Davina, and Sita. Much appreciated to be with these powerful boss ladies tonight. You are great inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is John Ashford. I'm from Ghana, based in Pretoria, South Africa, and a proud owner of John Keel and also John Ashford Tech Innovations. Those two pages, if you are watching from there, those are connected to me directly. I've been working in the paint industry as a tinter, color matcher, and a technical analyst, and also a trainer. For this topic, it hits home for me very much because I believe that as humans, we've been created to make an impact. As a Christian, the Bible tells me that a good man leaves inheritance for his children and his children's children to the fourth generation. So it's very, very vital that we have that vision as people. And for me, as someone who wasn't born on this side, I was lured here at an early stage in my early 20s that as a teacher by profession from a University of Cape Coast certificate, I'll be able to have a teaching profession quickly and be able to further my education or move to the other side of the world that I wanted. And when I got here, I was lied to. It wasn't like that. And to have a teaching job, it was really, really challenging. I was robbed and cheated, and it was difficult. The other time I wanted to go home, my mother told me that, John, you're a man, you can't come, you need to fight. So I fought. God being so good, I ended up in the paint industry and I taught myself, and that has helped me to survive and be able to do one, two, three. What am I trying to say? That wherever you are going through, you have in you an inbuilt capacity not to give up. And that is what has inspired us tonight. And for us to build legacy, I think we need to have the vision that life will throw things at us in one way or the other. But with the hope and the vision and purpose, we can always rise. And for me, these days, as my company that I last time talked about, that a company that's been around for since 1889 closed down. Now I'm working for a smaller company, and I drive 30 hours in, 30 hours out. But because of the love I have for this business and the faith and the belief that I have, because I've seen the result that people are making in this business. And I know that it's just a matter of time. So, with my eyes on the prize, it helps me to have my phone with me at all times, that any little time I get, I check on my phone and be able to post from there, be able to respond to comment from there with a vision that one day when I'm not here, this business will be given to anyone in my inner circle to continue with it because our world is changing thick and fast. And the online revolution that many of us think is a scam will be a big shock to many of us that it really wasn't a scam. But if you have the vision and the passion to learn, then people will try to scam you, but they won't succeed. And that fear will be defeated. So for me, I believe that having a legacy for the next generation is very, very key for us. We need to make an impact for our names to remember that I can know and I believe that I am here today because of John did 1, 2, 3. We are not called to be selfish. We are called to leave a lasting legacy. So we are here tonight with joy in our hearts. The Bible says we should share the good news. We are sharing the good news with you because we believe that when you have something good, for you to be blessed, you need to share it out. We are sharing it with passion and with joy. And we believe that this business, anyone who connect with it, will be able to sing the same tune with us and spread it to the world. That at the end of the day, we will all look back and say, we thank God we found this good man. So thank you very much, ladies, for the inspiration once again. Much salute to you. Let's keep going. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brother John, Sita, and Sister Sisi. Sisi, on this one, I would say, listening to everybody's journey is very amazing because we all have different experiences, and our experience and our purpose, I would say, is to basically help others come on our social media platform and create that awareness to, not for everyone to go through what we have went through, and there is options out there. The only requirement and criteria to, understand this business is to be 18 and over, and having a willing curiosity mindset, willingness to learn. I had a friend who came to visit me yesterday. I'll share a little bit of what I recommended to her. We both are nearly from the same age group of being in our early 40s and moving as an immigrant, moving to a new country at the early 40s. Then I told her, don't go into the education program, don't go into learning a new skill and thinking, oh, I'm going to work on a 9 to 5 job. Come out of that cycle of thought process, and if you're staying home, try to do something like a small business, online business, anything, but don't go to a 9 to 5 job. That was my recommendation to one of my best friends. And I would say that even moving, whatever you're doing, we all have the power to make a choice and also create the journey and make ourselves happy. So we need to take a look and see if we see an opportunity, grab it, maximize it, use it, because this business is something that you can leave a legacy and create generationals of wealth. That is it, guys, from us today. We will join you again next week with another session, another topic. Till then, take care, be safe. Bye for now.
Thank you.